Right, guys, sorry about the delay. I've got Sasso and the crew here in the background, and we're trying to set up the shared flight. This video specifically is for IVAO and the executive guys at the top to see how it operates with shared flight. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for allowing us to test on your network. And let's see what happens. If we can work together and make something great with this, I would really appreciate it. So I'm currently connected as Tix001, and Paul is connected as Tix001_OBS. So when Sasso comes in, he's not going to be on the IVAO network as the third crew member. We're going to give him a no-seat position, which means that he can, in actual fact, interchange with Paul and have authority over the buttons and the things that happen. So anyway, right. So let's start from the beginning then on the chat. All right. Sorry, I just muted you guys. I'm going to open your mic on stream now. Okay, you guys are now live on stream. Okay, so I had to start the stream just quickly. Arthur, the big drawback on Explain12 seems to be the small VGA cards. You need proper graphics cards. So I do apologize. Out of my control, can't do much. But to answer your question, Zibo said he's going to continue development on the Explain11 platform. For obvious reasons, he's now preoccupied with Explain12 at this moment. And the moment the moment he decides to restart the Explain development, that whole Zibo Mod on Explain thing, we will obviously tell you about it, and we will continue as usual. So it's just going to take a little while for the dust to settle. Hello, John. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we mainly fly on IVAO. We were talking about it the other day again. We're going to try and do every now and then a little VATSIM flight to pull the VATSIM guys into the group flight thing again. But for now, it's not priority. Okay, so I've given you a no-seat position, which means that you should have authority like me and Paul to press buttons and to do things. So I'm going to close that window. And
Okay.
so you say you are here.
I can at the moment, in fact, I can move the battery.
That's perfect.
So apparently it's working.
I don't get it to show on my side that it's not coming through
do you
to
want me
us.
to put the battery on?
Let's see.
No, I was joking.
So it doesn't work. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right. We've got a problem with Sasso and his internet service provider. He's logged the call with him, and hopefully we can get the port forwarding or something resolved there, and we can get him going. But you're watching. You can see what's happening. If I do this, can you see the batteries are now on? Do you actually receive it?
No, nothing came here.
Nothing.
No.
Okay, it's a pity. Paul, do you see that? Do you see batteries live?
Yes, I do, I think. Yes. Yeah, so, just put the ground power on.
All right, so you can see things like this are happening in your cockpit. Okay, there's life coming.
What I do have a problem with is getting the IVAO client to connect. So I've not done an online flight in Explain12, so bit of a problem with that.
Okay, so did you install it in Explain12 at least? That you're not using the Explain11 version now?
I think I have, but I'm just going to have to go through things slowly.
Okay. Can I help
Unless you've got anybody else there to help out?
No, I've got nobody. My hope is on you, sir. Tell me quickly, when you did the connection, you put Tix001_OBS and you put the tick in the box at the bottom that says OBS.
Not even got to that stage.
Yeah, even. Okay.
When I fire up the client, it's not connected to the simulator, so there's obviously something fairly simple that I've omitted, so just give me a few minutes.
Okay, cool. Shared flight, where's shared flight? Pilot Sasso has reboarded the flight. Okay, I've given you no seat. There you go.
No, I can't. Nothing.
It's a pity.
Also, I have the speed brake now up, and I have nothing like the livery is not matching.
Okay, the livery won't automatically change. It will just use what you gave it to use in the beginning. Hello, Dave. All well, thank you.
No, but it's just not talking with it, or not receiving the info, whatever it is.
It's a pity.
Today, that I was free to fly.
Yeah. Justin? No, he's muted. I had the kids in the background, so he's probably attending to them. Paul?
Yes, sir.
We were connected the other day at Dublin, you and me and Mac, with Explain 11. Okay? In terms of the IVAO test, we don't need 12. Don't you think just for this, to save time, we should just go back to 11 quick?
That's an option, yeah. We could do that. Because I'm not being successful getting it going in 12.
All right, so I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to can this. Let's close Explain 12. Let's go to Explain 11. Let's do that. Let's just successfully close all the connections now. Right, I'm firing up Explain 11.
Oh, it's starting to get dark at flipping Bergamo anyway.
We're not scared, Mac. We are IFR and nitrated.
Yeah, I'm back up to 30 again at Bergamo. Right, I'm going to start 11 and see if it's scenery related or not. Certainly my CPU's taking a hammering in Explain 12 at the moment. Okay, quitting, starting 11.
Ouch, Dave. Yeah. It's amazing how much frustration we get. Did Uncle John say where he was going, or did he just excuse himself and go?
Never heard anything.
Still here, gents. I'm just sitting in the back listening to you. Hopefully that.
Okay.
All we're having is a few teething problems, that's all.
Yeah,
Understand a bit?
the joys of beta testing.
Yeah, and we're all aware of what that means.
Yeah. Okay, now in the Explain 11 scenery, I do not have a stand 208, so I'm going to take 207, gentlemen.
Okay, I was just going to ask the same question, Nico.
So what's the story on 12 and the software? It's not working.
Doesn't appear to be. Okay, gents, I unfortunately have to show you my desktop background for a while. I cannot let you see some of the stuff that's going to start up. Oops.
Right, we need active sky in this as well, don't we, Nico?
No, I'm using Exenvara.
Well, yeah, I know you might be,
Yeah.
but
Oh, don't swear on YouTube. It wants disc number 1 in, doesn't it? The darned thing.
oh, you've got it.
Oh,
My hat. Good job I've got it to hand.
Hey, Greenlight, welcome. Yeah, we're busy beta testing. So you guys, unfortunately, I mean, this is stuff that we do behind the scenes usually that you don't see. But welcome to the beta team for tonight. You know, so just bear with us. We'll work through all the issues and then get going when we're ready. Oh yeah, I've also got the Q4XP. I don't have the sorry, I need to read proper. Yes, I do have the Q4XP from FlyJSM. Yes. I know what you mean because it's power on landing. If you take away that power at the wrong time, you fall like a rock, man. Hey, Robert. But it's a nice aircraft. I did the updates. I haven't flown it since the last 2 or 3 updates. I mean, must get back into it.
Oh, all those missing layers of winds, Nico.
What about the winds?
Well,
What
you
about
only
the...
got 3 layers of winds in Explain 11.
Yeah, well, we'll make the best of it.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
No problem. Dave, we don't measure really, or there's no point in looking at the landing rates in our VA. We don't care. The last thing I want is for our VA to become a second or a third job for people. You're supposed to come there to relax, you know, live your hobby and enjoy yourself. I chose the wrong Zibo. I chose the 4K Zibo. I saw the test, but it's the wrong Zibo. Oh, and my Explain 11 takes forever to load. Problem is I've got all kinds of things that pop up in my Explain that I'm busy beta testing. And my NDA doesn't allow me to show any of it, so I don't want to get in trouble.
Right, now then we need... No. So I've got to start that.
Right, we're back in business. Why am I not seeing? Explain. Ah, right. Right now, let's find this thing again. That's the X test. Should be that one. Right, gents, I am spawned in. I'm going to create this flight now again.
Come on,
Wow.
explain.
Sun's completely different, disappeared.
Let's create a flight. So we are in 352 will be the closest. Create a flight. I need to sit looking more directly at the screen because that coloring doesn't work so nice if you don't make it or don't sit in the proper position. All right, so flight VIX 001 Lime 207 arrival ICAO will be LZIB. We're going to fly to Zibo's place tonight, so that's done there. We're going to copy our flight plan again. And we're going to create a flight. What is so used for creating the flight? Oh, is that now because it's not the latest version? Could probably be. Justin.
Justin!
Yeah.
I haven't updated my nav data in this blooming version either.
Mac, it's not really that important. I'm
No,
gonna have to.
I know. I appreciate that. I'm not bothering. Don't worry.
Okay, I need to now put this new plugin into Explain 11. I didn't realize when the plugin updates you have. Please, guys, make sure that you're on the latest plugin in Explain 11 because that is what has now blocked me now.
In what? Where?
ShareFlight. You need to have the
Oh,
latest
right.
plugin.
Oh, crikey. That's a point. I don't. Oh, crikey. Didn't think about that.
It's the only thing I can think of that would possibly prevent me from seeing a server.
Let's try.
Okay,
I'll
so
try
Dave,
it.
let's see. I find X and Y kills my FPS. I don't know if it's my settings. It's probably just your settings. If you find the sweet spot in the settings, you look in my private hangar, you'll see my settings. My settings is actually off at this stage. I have to actually go and find it and reset it up.
What the chuff?
Yeah, Robert, no, there's a lot of work. Sorry, Paul?
Requires aircraft change to blah blah explain 12. What's going on with that? I'll just
yeah, update it. Put download update. Got to do it, haven't you, Nico?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I've got an i7 7700K with a 2070 Super. So obviously a smaller VGA card, graphics card than you have, Dave, but I don't know what processor you have. Let's do this for you quickly. Let me show you. You'll see my specs now.
what is this? I don't see you as a joinable flight.
I could not make one because my plugin wasn't up to date. It told me it couldn't see the server, so I'm restarting, Paul.
All right, sorry.
No problem.
You have a blocking port as well.
Or I have a
No.
blocking, no, I doubt it, but good
You're
guess.
the special one, Sasso.
I'm the special one. Cupid provide.
Resources, plugins. Now, I wonder if I swap that over. Weather.
Look, it's the same plugin, so I just copied it from my Explain 12 install into Explain 11.
It's all right.
Everything.
It wasn't that. I was thinking whether I need to reboot because it's still looking for the same file. So, I'm hoping that I'm going to cheat here, Lee.
Oh, we'll see.
I'll tell you in a second.
I hope this is coming across to the viewers as a very swish and polished organisation you've got here, Nico.
Welcome
I tell
to
you,
the kitchen.
I couldn't run a bath, let alone setting up an aircraft in this.
No, gonna have to reboot. Explain. Darn it.
Do what you need to do. Yeah, they always say, Paul, you remind me of this kitchen story now. They always say that you must never go to a restaurant's kitchen because you'll never eat there again. I mean, we spent half or 3/4 of our lives here in Discord doing exactly what we're doing now. The people just don't see it. They get all the nice things get pushed through the door, and they can, eat everything they like, and they don't see it. So welcome to our kitchen, guys. This is what it looks like behind the scenes.
Yeah. Why is this not talking to this file? Why can't it find this? What's going on?
Open the debug window. Tell me where it falls over. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you guys knew half of what we went through,
Well, considering how long we've been working on this, Paul, from what time did you come back? About 2 o'clock, was it?
It'd be 2 o'clock your time, yeah. And then Sasso arrived and there was all that good stuff.
I mean, we've been at it for 4.5 hours and we haven't even got Explain open and running yet.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, I helped my daughter with some of her homework, and all my resting went out the window. I mean, it just didn't happen. So I've had 3 cups of coffee in the last half an hour. So if I sound a bit wired, there you go. Now you know. 3:52.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And Zibo released 2 updates today. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the note times. He's put the note times in there. That's awesome. Look.
Oh. What's that the most for what?
No, it's you see the rules and stuff I put here in Discord for the beta team. He's taken some of it and he's now incorporated it into the client. You know, some of the
Well
lessons
done.
we learned. Yeah, well done. Well done. That's really good. So, active flight, Paul, is 6001. You should be able to connect to me now.
Right, let's give it a go. Joining.
There you go. I'm making you first officer, sir.
Goodness me.
Right, I've also just joined IVAO, so that's where we fell out the bus with Explain 12. If you can maybe just try and connect now. And remember the underscore OBS and the tick in the box.
Yeah, it's very light in this cockpit. Have you got daytime?
Yes.
Aha, that explains it then. So it completely overrides my own settings, which is good.
Yes.
Now,
Oh, that's interesting. That's brilliant.
right, IVAO, where are you? There you are. Oh, login failed.
Okay, can you show me your screen? Is it possible?
Paul, is there anywhere on the IVAO software where you have to point to your X-plane installation?
Well, there will be, won't there? Just let Nico help.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check the website password, isn't it? Or is it the Ivan password? It's the website password.
Yeah, the Ivan password is dead. No, that's the problem. You shouldn't have done that. No. Hang on a second. Let's backtrack.
All
Don't
right.
do anything. That's, I think, where the problem comes in.
Okay.
IVAO pilot client. Yeah. That was so quick. Okay. In the VID at the top.
Yep.
Hang on. No, we didn't. No, sorry. Continue. Do your story. I'm one step behind you or ahead of you, whatever. Just put your password. Let's see. I beg your pardon.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, there we go. You see, you intimidated it into working.
Yeah, you see. Okay, now when you go click on the offline button, we must remember to log you in now because you're not logged in, remember.
Yep.
Underscore OBS, ticks 001 underscore OBS and tick in the box for OBS.
Right.
Tick in the box.
Dark
Tick in the
again.
box. Aha.
I'm pretty sure they can be unless they actually look at the header of the file, Rob, because the header will be different. So when you look at NVIDIA and the NVIDIA graphics settings, it only looks at Explain EXE. It doesn't look inside, but a lot of the add-ons for the simulator will look inside. So that's going to happen. All right. You connected, Paul. I think I heard a ping there.
I believe I am.
As observer, that's wonderful. Let's go to WebEye and let's have a look, see what it tells us. WebEye. We need to find. Oh my goodness! Look at this! Look at this! You have to see this. Look at this weather here over Europe. My golly, we're gonna miss it. It's not for us, but wow.
Mm.
All right, so we have tick 001. Only one is showing. So if you are online, Paul, then that observer mode works perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, I better move seats. There we go. I've got one pre-selected. I'm sat on the right.
All right, I just want to quickly click on myself there.
Are we tick 001 underscore OBS, is it, Nika?
Yes, sir. I hope it works for you too.
Oh, I'm just about to try
And
and
remember the
connect.
tick in the box for OBS.
And I've done. Oh, tick 001 OBS is already in use.
Okay, so they won't allow more than one then on the network. Mac, so don't worry about
OBS
being on the network. Oh,
OBS 1.
try OBS 1 then.
Okay.
And flag connect as observer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Remember.
I got that. Right, I'll do one. OBS 1. Connect.
By the way, Nico, I'm on Aurora on the ATC client. I can see only one TIX001,
Okay.
and that's you with your flight plan.
Okay, all right. But what they told me from IVAO side today is that Paul, being the observer, should have access to the ATC and should also be able to speak to the ATC. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Just out of interest, it won't accept TIX001 underscore OBS1.
Okay.
And it's linked only to one OBS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Mac, so what you do is you join as a passenger and we leave you and you can follow us.
Yeah, I'm not a problem,
Mm.
but at least we've proved that one. We'll have to have a word with Jordan about making.
It makes sense because the pilot can be two. So main
Okay.
plus observer. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I
Alright,
agree.
okay.
I'm not arguing with it.
Good. Guys, listen. So here we are now at the decision phase. Okay. Those who want to join now or forever keep out of our flight because I don't want to fall out the bus again. Please, Mac, if you want to join now. Anybody
All
else?
about the bus.
Right, I'm just loaded. Let me shared flight main window. I will log in and try and come as a passenger.
Justin, you're not back. Sorry, Paul.
Now then, I'm the guy who's filed the flight plan, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
We've both filed the flight plan, Paul.
Right, so is it okay that it says on my client that there is no flight plan?
Yes, because you filed it as TIC001, did you not? Or what did you file it as?
TIX001. I did, yes.
Yes, okay.
All right, that
I
makes
got
sense.
it. As ITC, I got it. I got the TIX001.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay, so that's done.
Signature by Nico.
Yeah. Paul, so what I've learned is that you cannot have TIC001 underscore OBS in your flight plan. You cannot file that. So if you file it as 001 or whatever, it's actually the pilot observing does not even have to file a flight plan because you're invisible to the network. You're not going to get points for it and you don't really need it.
But yet I can speak.
Yes, because you are connected as an observer.
Right, okay.
In flight share, we've got to join as version 3.52, Nika?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to join as a passenger. Just leave me as a passenger for the time being.
Okay.
I'll see.
McTrying has boarded the flight. There you go. You are now a passenger.
Okay.
All right. So, the only thing that I don't know, and Justin isn't here, we can't ask him, is if we don't change it to a no seat now, you're not going to get the replication of all the instruments and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a no seat. All right. So effectively, in my mind, from what I understand, is that should me or Paul get food poisoning, you can take over our role. Okay.
Right?
So,
No, that's not a problem.
okay. Just please don't disconnect. If you're going to
No.
go to the loo, just leave it and walk away. Don't disconnect during the flight, and don't let anybody else enter into the flight then.
Right.
So,
I'm completely cold and dark.
all right, we all completely cold and dark. So let the fun begin. Let the fun begin. There's a tower. Guess who it is?
Let's have a look.
Salvatore.
Gotta be Sasso.
Yeah, let me get my joy to key and everything working. There we go.
Let's see if I can speak to him.
Okay, do a radio check. Do a radio check.
Bergamo Tower, Skymatix 001, radio check.
Skymatix 001, Bergamo Tower, very good evening. Read you loud and clear.
Lovely, Paul, lovely. And Bergamo Tower, Skymatix 001, pilot number 1, radio check.
Skymatix 001, pilot number 1, also for you, read you loud and clear. Molto bene.
That's so awesome. Thank you, Sasso. Paul,
Sure.
the only thing that you have not done is you haven't set your PTT button that you use for IVAO to push to mute in Discord. You need to do that because now we're
It always
getting an echo.
was. Right, let me do that. Let me do that.
We got an echo there. Okay, so test number 1, IVAO, gentlemen. It looks like it succeeded. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Now the fun's really going to begin now. Hey, Kent, yes. Well, I'm glad we here at the same time as you, man.
All looking good.
Mac,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Just flick the light switch, the landing light switch. I just want to see if you can do that.
Okay. Landing right.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, so you do have some control. I'm hoping that it will now synchronize all the engine instruments and the panels and everything with you now as well in that setting that you are using. So let's quickly do some checking here. We have stand 207 and we have information Bravo B738. Paul?
Yeah.
Are you ready, my friend?
I can't for the life of me find the push to mute feature in Discord.
Don't worry. We'll pretend it's done. We'll fix it up for you later.
That's bonkers.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, you just
It's keybinds. There we are.
There we go. Yeah, so you just bind the same key to push the mute.
Right control. Yeah. Weird.
All right. So if we talk about the shared flight thing, remember you need to use now the OFP and you need to put the payload in because the payload is not synced yet unless Justin fixed that. So I don't know if you've got the payload there, but it's 18.2.
18.2. Okay, I'll put that in now.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going to move the 500 kilograms forwards and backwards. I'm just leaving it as default, okay?
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do is ask you guys to keep an eye and see if it's actually loaded the payload or if it's gone back to 0. If you put it in, it shouldn't. It should stay at 18.2 for you guys as well.
Okay.
Right, I'm putting 6.1 fuel. See if you guys saw the 6.1.
Yes.
You know when you're ready. Okay, so that's transferred. Okay, then I'm going to hit the button and the truck should come and you should see that the refueling happens.
It's you working here, Nico?
Okay. Right, so there's that.
We're doing refueling. We haven't even got the power on the aircraft yet.
Well, we're trying to avoid sparks. You've got to be clever, Mac. No, I'm kidding, you know, I'm kidding. Anyway, we'll go for GPU and going to do batteries, GPU, and a couple of other switches. Right, okay, do you guys have life?
Yep.
Yes.
Right, Paul, so I want you to please move the main panel, the background, and the whatever is that, the AFSD light switches here on the front panel. I want to see if it's been fixed. Justin said he fixed something there. So I want you to move
down
those
here.
light switches, yes.
I usually set them like this. How are they?
The first one turned, the other two did not turn. Did you turn all three? That one on your side is definitely turning. The background and AFDS is not turning on my side.
No,
Did you turn them?
no, it's not here.
I am
either.
turning them now. Yeah.
All right,
No,
okay.
Not working here.
Okay, put them to 0, to off, Paul, and let me turn them and see if it goes through to you guys.
That's off.
Okay. Any
The
movement?
lights flicker when you did it, Nico, but the controls didn't work. I've
Main
got
panel light knob
flickering
is-
lights.
Okay.
Yeah, Nico's got flashing lights as well, look.
Yes, it does, It's somewhat the overcompensation, apparently.
Okay. Right,
Right.
so make a note of that, gents.
Yeah,
Do.
okay. So,
Yeah. So AFDS and MCP lights flash and pulsate. Knobs don't work.
all right, then, Paul, I want you to do the same with the floodlight and the panel light on the pedestal. And then we'll check whose work and whose does not work.
Right, going with the flood. And the panel. Panel light. Full. Floodlight. Full.
Okay, panel light turned, floodlight did not turn.
Okay.
Right, I've made the floodlight full now. Okay, so also you guys can check, I've changed the squawk code to 1000. When we ask our IFR clearance from SASO just now, we will
Yes.
change the code. All right, so that's
So
okay.
which one didn't work just then?
The left-hand one, the flood
Right,
light on
send-
the pedestal.
Yeah, okay. Center panel floodlight.
Kent, just to answer your question quickly, sorry, we're a bit busy. Apologies. Zibo will continue, as far as I know, that was his testimony to me. He will continue the Explain 11 Zibo mods, but they are not interchangeable. They are not mixable. You have to use the Explain 11 model in Explain 11 that he's going to continue with, and you have to use the Explain 12 model on Explain 12. So the model on Explain 12 will be vastly superior because of various technological advances in Explain 12 than the one in 11.
Flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
All right, there we go. I can hear the noises there. So, yeah, that's the short and sweet of it. All right. Okay, who's going to do the IRSs for us, gentlemen?
I can do that.
Excellent.
IRSs.
I'm
Put
typing
the
here.
Gonna put the electric hydraulic pumps on
Yes, please. Right.
and the window heat.
Yes, please. And the circulation fan while you're at it. There
And the
we
voice
go.
recorder.
And, well, that's on auto, so that's not a problem. Your damper would be nice.
It's got time now. There we go.
All right, and the only other thing I've turned is this knob at the top to give us the time display for IRS alignment. Okay. I'm going to flick
Yeah.
these switches for the lights. I don't know if you guys can see these switches at the top there. I'm moving both of them. They're both full on now.
Oh, circuit breaker light didn't work. Panel light did.
Okay, all right. Make a note.
It's upper overhead.
Yeah. Paul, I
Yes.
see from, I obviously bombed out on this flight, so my pressurization is already set at 35,200, so we don't have to worry about that.
Can I put the seatbelt sign on?
I'm sure you can, yes. Why not?
Thank you.
All right, okay, then I'm going to switch this light on for the compass. Check if you can see the compass light.
Hang on. Let me just. Well, is it working, Paul?
Which light are you moving? Which knob?
The compass. It's not. It's that switch behind the top there, behind your APU. See, look at the wet compass, that whiskey compass there in the middle of
Oh,
the
there, right, okay.
Can you see it's on?
No, it's not working.
Can't
I don't
tell.
think it's here.
Okay.
Can you zoom in so we can see how much it should look lit? No, mine's not working. Is yours, Paul?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
No. Right, so compass light not working.
All right, tell me when you're ready for the FMC.
Yep.
Okay, FMC, pause in it. Right, and we are LIME, LZIB. Oh, you know what? I need to copy that. It's still in explain 12. I need to go grab that quickly. Give me a second. Output FMS plans. Copy. Explain 11. Output FMS plans. And paste. There, it's taken them. Activate, execute. Now let's ask for our clearance. Paul, are you going to do it or do you want me to do it?
Oh, right. Let me grab me a piece of cardboard.
Okay.
Now, what stand were we on?
207.
And do we have... It's Bergamo, let's have a look.
Has somebody turned the map lights at all?
I did when me and Christer were flying. I haven't done it now, Mac. Okay.
Okay, they're flashing. Is yours flashing?
It will flash if you don't
Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, Bergamo Tower, very
on
good
both sides.
evening.
Yeah, mine is
Information
flashing,
Bravo,
definitely.
correct, QNH 1013. You're clear to Catania, runway
definitely
28, 2V
Is the map light the bottom one or the top one?
Bravo.
Bottom.
Initial altitude
Right,
6,000
that knob's
feet,
not working either.
squawk 2433.
Roger, clear to Catania, via 2V3.55, logistics Bravo, Catania 6000, squawk 2433, QNH 1013,
Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, readback is correct.
Are you guys getting that echo as well?
Yeah, it says broadcasting is ATC. Yeah, in Discord.
But, okay. What's our stand? 207. Information Bravo. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we've planned for the Ori 6 Papa with the OSKOR transition of runway 28. Dave, it depends on which settings you're talking about, buddy. Some of them have been updated, some have not, so it all depends on which one you're talking about.
Did you say runway 08?
28 to 8.
Yeah.
And we're definitely going to do a level change takeoff. We're not going to use VNAV.
Okay.
Bergamo Tower, Skymatix 001.
Stand 207, information Bravo.
Request clearance to Lima Zulu, India Bravo. Skymatix 001, Bergamo Tower, information Bravo, correct. Your clear destination Lima Zulu, India Bravo, runway 28. Ori 6 Papa, transition OSKOR 5 November. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0704.
Cleared off runway 28 and the Ori 6 Papa departure with the OSKOR 5 November transition. Stop altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0704, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, readback is correct.
There we go. That sounds awesome. I cannot tell you. I've got goosebumps, man. Yeah. Right, so can you put the 0704 in the box for us and do the MCP, and then I'll quickly run through the legs page.
Can I clarify something with Nico?
Yeah.
You put a route into...
Approved phasing east for runway 28.
Yeah, nothing's working you put into the scratch pad. It's not working in the passenger when you passenger for the FMCs.
Is it? Okay. All right. Yeah, but you're not supposed to be a passenger. You're supposed to be a no seat.
Oh, right, where it's
okay.
not working there.
Please make a note. Please make a note of that we can query that, because I was under the impression that the no seat is just as good as a crew member.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
That's
one
what
that
I'll show you what I'm currently showing. Nothing's activated.
Okay.
Just so you can see.
Right. Dave, you say the one that has 3 images. Yeah, I don't know. I'm totally lost. Maybe it's because I'm not concentrating that much on what you're asking. I do apologize. What do you mean the one that has 3 images? Sorry, man. You're going to have to just give me a hint there. Sorry. Okay, Mac, I'm coming to look. I can't read there. What's that? Oh, that's your note. Sorry.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. I'll move it out. See, all I'm getting, so whenever you're pressing an entry, it's not putting in.
Oh, yeah, I see what's happening.
Nothing's activating on these buttons, presumably. Is it all loaded okay for you, Paul?
As what loaded okay?
FMC.
The FMC.
Oh, I see a long string of nonsense at the bottom. Am I streaming my screen? I think.
Yes.
I am.
Yeah. Paul also didn't get the information.
Ah.
Paul didn't get the information. Paul, did you put the FMS and the XML file in your FMS output? That's why. Can you guys do that? Mac, I'm going to send it to you as well, and then let's quickly redo the FMC. We need that. We need you guys to use that.
Yeah. We're learning curve here.
Yeah, no problem. Here you go, Mac.
Right, so the FMC need to download.
Both of those files that I've given you, it's the FMS as well as the XML files. You need to take that, put them in your output FMS plans folder.
Yeah, hang on. Right, got that one. And
Oh, I'm with
the
you now. I'm with you,
XML.
Dave. Yeah, Dave, I don't currently use them. I've postponed implementing them because I want to see where Explain 12 is going. So for Explain 11, they're obviously going to be good. I have no idea what they're going to do with Explain 12. So if you implement them, you can tell me. You know, we'll find out. You know, your report, and then we'll know. I don't know. I haven't tried them. Okay, Jen, so tell me when you're ready, eh? I mean, those
I'm
files
still
are in place.
waiting for that
Right,
file.
the FMS files in.
Yeah, my other one hasn't downloaded
Okay,
correctly.
check. No, your browser probably needs you to say keep the file. It blocks it. So what you need to do is go to your downloads in your browser, tell it
Yeah, I
instead
know
to
I
keep
did.
Okay.
Hang on. Keep. Ah, right. Okay. Cancel. Right, let's go back there again. Shared cockpit. Right, now I can put them in.
No, you mustn't. No, you mustn't. No. I need to do it.
No, I'm putting them into the FMS
Folder.
flight plan folder.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm just saying, don't put them in the FMC itself.
No, this is going. Now that's in output, isn't it?
Yeah, output FMS plans.
Yeah. Right, and that one and one. Copy here. Okay, they're in, Nika.
Right, can I import? Execute.
There we go. It's working for me now.
Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, taxi holding point Alpha runway 28 via Tango.
Yes, sir.
Is it working for you?
It appears to be, yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so it's very important. You need to have those files in place. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we work through quickly, we can just set it up again and I'll execute. And then we're going to go look at the arrival. All right, you guys should see all of that as I'm doing it. And then we're going to step through the next page.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right. Okay, lesson learned, eh?
Yeah.
All right, so what Sasso said earlier is we need to put 220B for ORI, which we're going to quickly do and execute it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off and we'll use level change and we will keep the speed low so that when we make the turn, that it doesn't turn back to the airport or try and go and catch one of these waypoints, that it actually turns to ORI. If it doesn't, then that's a Zibo bug we need to tell Zibo about, okay?
Okay.
So just be aware of that.
Max 180 at the first turn. Apparently.
Yes. And that's because Bergamo is a noise 1 departure. So you're gonna bug up after the turn. So you're gonna respect the 180 or below.
Okay, currently it's set to 210
So stay at
or
flat
below.
5 a lot after that then, won't you?
Say again, Paul?
Yeah, the turn at 1180 should be 180 or below.
Right, we've got ME611 and ME609.
Okay. Well, the point is,
Yes.
you start to clean up, so you start to bug up after the left turn.
Yes.
Once you are inbound Makeko 609.
I'm with you. Okay. Did you say 185?
180.
180. Says the man who flies it in real life. Thank you, Sasso.
Pleasure.
Was that ME611 or the 1180?
I don't
No,
see.
that's fine. It's fine there.
Yeah, the
Okay.
1180 is that conditional waypoint, so I'm not too worried about that. But I mean, we're going to keep it slow. We're going to make sure that it's slow.
Okay.
Alright. Yes, we fixed it. Zibo fixed it. This is the first flight I'm doing in 1.6, so it's even more tweaked now. We're going to find out how it behaves just now as well. Right, let's step through.
You are in XP11.
Oh yes, correct. Damn it! Thank you. Yeah, we won't now. We're not flying XP12 now. But yes, it is. Zibo and Twixter worked very hard on the flight model, and it flies really great. I just haven't flown 1.6 yet. All right, so there we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. If you guys are happy with that. Right, so perf init. 0 fuel. Weights.
I missed it. Why are you guys in 11?
We had issues with 12 to get the ShareFlight going. That's all.
Oh.
My incompetence mainly.
Yeah.
With
Now,
plugins and whatnot.
something you've just
Botched it
done
somewhere.
was not in my database, Nico. Have you got it up, Paul?
Yep.
What is it? Why does it say not in database? I don't know.
Something you did just now.
The only thing I did was I stepped through and then I went to route. I don't know.
Something's not activated as well because it's still in blue for us.
It is.
On Route 1.
Ryanair 1
It's thinking
Zulu
that it wants to
Quebec,
do
runway
something
28
or
clear for
something that I
takeoff,
didn't tell it to
wind
do. I think just
250
erase it.
degrees.
Click erase on your side.
I can see what it is.
What?
When you press the execute button, neither Paul's nor mine executed at the moment, Paul?
I've got an execute light lit.
Yeah, and I have.
Okay, hold a second. Let me go back there. Index. What am
It
I
is
doing?
now on the pilot side, but
Hold
it
a
hasn't.
second. Hold a second. The only thing we have is the route. There was nothing to execute in the route. Oh, you know what happened? It's probably here when we did the transition. I think you need to just execute. I think I don't know. Look, can you? You're on the wrong FMC. Can you just look at the other FMC quickly on my side?
Yeah.
Paul, can you look on my side quick?
Yep.
See,
Yep.
that's just the only change I made. So click execute here, please. Let's see if it takes it.
Yep.
Right?
And
Now check
it
your-
did when Paul clicked it, then it executed. But when you did it, it didn't.
Okay, I've got no answer for you. I don't know.
Right. That's something we'll have to. I'll make a note, and we'll have to check that out. Subsequent flight.
Okay. All right. So now we can go to Perfinet. Before we go there, let me just answer the question here. Too many guys of us speak at the same time, so they didn't hear what we said. Okay. Yes, the problem is fixed, or at least better. Twixter and Zibo worked very hard on the flight model, the drag, and everything that contributed to the problem with pulling like crazy to get up in the air. All right, we are not flying XP12 right now because we had a problem getting ShareFlight going. So our focus is not on the Zibo tonight. Our focus is on ShareFlight. All right, so I hope that answers the question. All right, so reserves, we've got 2.4. Right, cost index 20. Right, we're going to fly at 3.
Ryanair 1 Zulu Quebec, you can monitor the Unicom 122.8 alla prossima.
At
Unicom 128, grazie per il servizio, ciao, buona serata.
59. And again a -0. I don't know what the difference is between -0 and +0. Alright, gents, please look if the page is executed on your side, because I did press the execute button. Why is it not taking the values? Look there on the left FMC, it did not take the values. It never took the values. I did execute it. Okay, can you press the 0 fuel weight, Paul?
There you go.
Yeah.
And execute.
Yes, please.
There we go.
Execute. Yeah.
Okay, please make a note of that as well.
So that's the 0 fuel weight didn't
And the
work.
gross weight. Yeah, 0 fuel
Yeah.
weight and gross weight didn't come through. All the other values are filled in, but not those two. And those are crucial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so those need to go.
Z, F, W, and gross. Work. Work. When selected by captain.
I had to press the button, Mac, and execute it as well.
Yeah, I did. But
Alright,
I think just highlighting
yes,
that trigger us to look at it again. That's
yes,
all.
yes. Right, gentlemen, so I've got a trim of 6 and 148. And do you see that for V2?
Yes,
Trim
148
6.
set.
Yep.
Okay, so can one of you guys set it on the MCP for us, Paul? I think you FO, so please.
Done.
Alright. I'm setting the trim to 6.
Trim's working here.
Okay.
That looks more like 7 here.
Well, on my screen it's 6.
What about you, Paul?
And he's in charge, Mac.
No,
He's in charge.
but what I'm
We're just looking
getting
from a
at,
different angle.
well, I don't know, there's not a lot of difference there.
Check it. Mine says 6.
What's your say, Paul?
You mean actually on the scale?
Yeah. Nearest 7, is it?
Where my head is, 6.5.
Okay.
Can you see? I'm streaming it.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours. Yeah, 6.5 roughly.
Please make a note, because that was one of the things that Justin and Zibo worked on together. Okay, so please make a note about that.
It looks like 6 from where I used to sit.
Okay, write the description down.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill us, I promise, so it's fine.
I mean, after a thing, I'm not saying, but right, I'll just put trim
Yeah.
agreement.
Right, I see we've waited so long, we've got information Charlie now. Sorry, Sasso. Alright, Paul. Okay, guys, now remember the barrow works independently, so Paul, you'll have to set 1012 on your side now as well.
Set.
Right.
And on standby.
You can do the MCP. You can use LNAV VNAV to just test that the lights actually come on, but then switch them off.
Okay. That's the directors. LNAV. VNAV.
Auto throttle.
Fine.
Good. You can switch them
Off.
off. Perfect. There we
You
go.
got the auto throttle on? Okay.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Done.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys did it. Thanks, Peter. All right. Okay. Well, I think we are ready to start the APU, gents. You can fire it up, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It does. We just had an issue with the co-pilot here not being ready with it. That's all.
Not being competent with it.
Oh, I better make a note of that this is explain
11.
notes today are explain 11.
Yes,
Okay.
please. I honestly did not think that we were going
Disconnect
to come
GPU.
back. Yes, please. I honestly did not think that we're going to come back to explain 11. This is a fluke, but anyway. Right, did you remove the chocks as well, Paul?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay, because I see it was removed. Yeah, so that was also syncing. Okay, now I configured easy pushback. So the trick is now once the APU is on the bus, do you want to put them on the bus for us, the APU?
Done.
Right. Paul, have you got an
Okay.
80 red light at the moment? Nico hasn't. Auto thrust
A
is
what?
disconnected here. Is it for you?
No. Well,
It
auto
looks fine to me.
throttles. Yeah, auto throttles are working. Okay, Mac, my APUs, when Paul put it on the bus, it didn't come through to me at all. I had to put my own APU on the bus. I could see he started it and it was working fine, but he put his on the bus. I didn't get it on the bus.
Mine's
I had
on
to
the
place.
bus. Mine's on the bus.
Okay, cool.
But I've got an auto throttle failure. I put it back on.
Okay, now you've kicked us off. All right,
Oh,
we're back on.
Now you've kicked me off.
All right, okay, so what we need to do now...
Here, the person who's off, you can go up to the plugins and pause, sync, transmit.
Yes, the person that is off, which is you, McTrying, so you go to plugins, shared flight, pause, sync, transmit, then lift your little switch.
Okay. Pause, lift, and then unpause, yeah?
I suppose.
Resume sync. There you go. Okay. You're on. I'm on. Yeah.
Yes. You. I like this writing there. All right. Okay. So what I've got in the system right now is easy pushback. Okay. So if I let go of my brake now and I call on, well, sorry, Paul, can you ask for push and start clearance? I forgot we're online.
Oh, I completely forgot about that as well.
Yeah.
The other thing I've noticed, Nico,
Skymatix
I'm going to have to try it again. My
Skymatix 001, pushback
auto brake has got a failure mode, so I'll pause it again if you can hang
Yeah,
fire.
hanging tight.
Facing runway 28. Skymatix 001.
Did you get that?
Yes, I did. It's so awesome. Oh.
Facing runway 28. That's interesting. Right. APU bleed is on.
Thank you. We are just waiting for McTrying.
Okay, yeah, sorted.
Okay, so you're back. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Control P is not working again. This pushback, this easy pushback is not working. Justin, your plugin is killing that as well. Easy pushback is also, I tested it just before we connected and it was working very well, but yes, Peter, we both connected, but yeah, it's not working now. So control
Can
P.
you access it from the menu?
Hold a second. You know why it's not working? I
Different
had it in
sim?
Explain 12, not in Explain 11. That's why. So in Explain 11, I've got better pushback. Hold on. Hold on. We're confusing ourselves with where we are.
Yeah, which universe are we in?
That popped up here.
Yes, Peter, if you read in the chat in our beta group, you'll see how you need to do it. I've put the recipe in there that IVAO gave us. There's the tuck, there's better pushback, it's coming.
Oh, okay. When you pressed enter, it didn't exit my better pushback here. It's just left me.
Okay, just
I'll
make
have
a
to
note.
press
You don't
N.
have the upgraded one, that's why. You don't
That's
have
why,
the
yes.
ShareFlight specific one.
Okay, fair enough.
Because if you have the ShareFlight specific one, you wouldn't even see that window pop up.
Fair enough. Thank you. Just I hadn't updated everything on 11 recently.
Yeah.
Justin,
Yep.
if you have time, can you log in Bergamo with the Zibo in XP12?
Sure.
Because I created the flight 6-5, if you can find it.
We'll do that right now.
All right. Paul, I think we can do the what do we call it? Before engine start procedure. So I think if you want me to, I can put on all the fuel pumps.
Alrighty.
All right. Everything else seems to be in place. So once the pushback starts, you can start the engine number 2.
Righty-ho. Anti-collision light. Ready to go on. Oh, it is on. Somebody did that.
Oh yeah, that was me. Apologies. I'm in a habit that when I call the truck, I just put it on.
I know. Yeah.
It's not connecting. Why is it not connecting? It's not connecting. It stopped short connecting.
Is your parking brake set?
No.
Yeah.
And I don't even see the
There you
truck here. I don't know about Paul.
No, but you need the plug-in update.
Yeah, so you guys are just
with
going
you.
to see the
Yeah,
plane
yeah.
magically
That
move.
might be my fault then.
You will see the nose gear get lifted up off the ground, though, magically.
Yeah.
Nice.
As long as it doesn't sit on its backside, I don't care.
Yeah, there's an interesting question here. How does the developer of the Zibo Mod sound? You will not hear him speak on the stream ever. He will not speak. He
connected and bypassing inserted release parking brake.
Yeah, there's my wheel off the ground. Beautiful. Just
Alright.
as you said, Jason.
Now it says release the parking brake. There we go, so it should work.
Clear right and all that good
It's
stuff.
interesting. You'll notice that the wheel, the front nose wheel spins with better pushback, and that's because the way it's implemented, what he does is he actually just increases the modeled length of the landing gear longer than the 3D model. So the plane is still moving on its landing gear, but the 3D model one is like up in the air, right?
I'm with you. Yeah.
And so the wheel spins, but anyway.
Right,
Yes,
well, we're not moving.
And it actually turns the wrong way, I think, if I remember right. Or one of the sets of wheels actually turns the wrong way, I think.
Justin, we're not moving, eh?
We're not moving.
And now I'm out of ideas on why you're not moving though.
Let me go and have a look and see if I've got brakes stuck.
No, but you're the pilot flying.
And it's just connected me from the server. And there we go. Now the pushback is working.
I don't think you're actually disconnected. I think that's just a
glitch.
That's a potentially spurious warning.
Well, it comes up now every 5 seconds, so...
I had the same, and we were completely different. Like the first officer, I was flying at 450, and the captain was flying at 290.
Are the other people moving?
Yep. Starting number 2.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see that. Look, I'm definitely disconnected from that flight. Look, there's nothing coming through.
Nico, what we had to do to solve it was in the main window of ShareFlight, disconnect and reconnect again.
Right. Paul?
Yes.
It kicked itself out when you selected start.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah,
disconnect and reconnect and...
If I disconnect, it's going to lose the flight. Will I be able to come back as captain?
Yeah, but I would wait till you're done pushing to rejoin.
Nico, can you put engine 2 to ground, please?
It's not connected.
Oh, it's turned now.
Oh.
Right, spooling up.
What the hell happened there?
I mean, it's like he's able to transmit but not receive.
I love to this beta testing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're having my same.
No, me and Detlef had so much fun in testing it. It was nice.
Right, Paul, can you lift the lever? Put some fuel.
Done.
Done. You see, I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that at
You're
all.
not, right. How about JSnap? He desyncs and resyncs from the plugin, like I did just now, Nico.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Didn't work, I don't think. You guys could try.
Step 5.
ShareFlight.
Disconnected though. Yeah, so just try is pushback done, and then disconnect. Maybe just disable better pushback, and then join the flight.
Oil pressure.
Could somebody just make me captain, please?
On my way.
Yeah, you see now, look what has happened now. Now my whole aircraft's now dead.
Right, go to the sync bit again, switch it off and re-sync.
Yeah, good idea.
Plug-ins. Yes, it's plug-ins. My guys need to find it. Pause, sync, transmit. Alright, so now need to get everything back where it was. That's autopilot is off. Okay.
It's better pushback finished, Nico.
Yeah. Right, so
24632. Oh.
Right.
What happened there?
I took my control back because it automatically gave you control. So now, let's see, on the bus. Did you start engine number 2 yet or
Generators
not?
off.
Yeah, generators were
Both engines are running.
Okay, mine is not, so let me start my engine before I reconnect.
And handbrake is on, Nico, as well.
Yeah. Okay, it's not allowing me to start this engine at all. Now it's doing it. Now it seems to be doing it. No, still not. Oh, because my bleeds are now turned off. Okay, so I need to do that as well.
Sorry, that was probably me.
No worries.
Expecting it to
still
go
not,
smoothly.
still
Sorry.
not, still
No,
not.
no. Nico.
What?
Backs off. Backs
Oh,
off.
that too. Yeah, you see, we need to
No.
resync everything.
Yeah, now it should work. And the bleeds isolation valve open. That's it. Now
The APU is off. You'll have to do a cross bleed. Hang on, are we going? Yeah. Oh shit.
And is actually this IPU on? Otherwise, we got no IPU.
Yeah, it doesn't look
No,
like
the
it's on.
IPU is not working, so I suppose we can do like a cross bleed or something.
Okay, fine. So, to do our cross bleed, we need whatever we need. Who knows? So we go. We have engine number 2 running actually.
Yeah, I've pushed the throttle a little bit there, but it's
No. So you need packs. So right pack auto. Isolation valve closed.
just closed as far as I know. Let's see. Wrong way. There we go.
Okay, then you need the left pack. Wait, because you're doing vice versa now. You're starting it. You started engine number 2 first, so we need to do a reverse crossbreed start.
Yes.
That's difficult. Okay. So we need to send the air from engine number 2 into engine number 1. So we need the isolation valve open. Sorry. Open.
Middle
It's
one,
open.
Nico.
Yeah, it's open.
No, that's auto.
Oh, all right. There you go. Same thing to me, but anyway.
Then we
There you
need engine bleed. I think should go off. My feeling. The APU bleed should stay on, as far as I remember, because you
APU
need.
is not running, so.
That's the problem. You cannot do a cross bleed without APU.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I can do it to the other way around. If I start engine number 1 to push to number 2.
Because the APU bleed is on left side, but in this way, you have nothing on the left, then or even the APU.
You've got
Doesn't matter. I'm
number.
starting APU, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm
Okay.
starting the APU. We're gonna just waste
Okay.
time doing it this way.
Yeah, it's starting again anyway. Isn't it both packs off, isolation valve open, and then 50% power or something on the number 2 engine?
Does not really matter at this point in time,
Yeah.
Mac.
No, I appreciate that. I was just asking Sasso whether that was the normal procedure.
Okay, we're not getting that bleed to come through. It's not starting.
Idle thrust.
Forgot I gave more power there.
That's
it just goes to 2.3 and it stops. It's like there's a block. There's a block on it.
Maybe try everyone pausing their sync transmit, or you could disconnect from the shared flight, get your engine started, and reconnect. That might be the other way to do it.
Let's all just pause.
Okay, hang on. Shared flight, pause sync.
Well,
is it possible, Justin, to give that a link to a key?
Yeah, you can. You should be able to map all those menu items to keyboard commands or joystick buttons or whatever you want.
Okay, right.
Nope, it's not starting. Backs off, bleeds on, APU is running.
Just nip to your failures, Nico, and see if the APU bleed has failed.
It shouldn't have. There's nothing. No, it shouldn't have. I don't know what to say.
Is the APU bus on? Is the APU generator on bus?
Yes.
Right. My APU bleed is off at the moment. I haven't touched it. Shall I select on?
No, the thing is paused, so now only matters Nico. Now the problem is Nico. Let me see that overhead panel, Nico. Okay, so what we get here? We got the yaw damper, we got the fuel selected, we got the APU running, we got the...
I'm thinking one of the data they've stripped behind the scenes. There's a failure that is in the code that we don't see. That we don't
hang
have.
on, Nico. Oh, you've got right.
One thing you can do to eliminate shared flight would be to actually just disconnect from the flight.
Look at your APU bleed pressure at the moment. You've got no
Yeah, it's very low.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking you've got APU bleed failure.
I don't think so. Don't think so.
That's
It could
It's
be
demand
behind the
regulated,
scenes.
isn't it?
It's behind the scenes
Isn't there
somewhere.
like a Zibo maintenance button or something?
Yeah, but it's not going to fix a code error. All right, I've disconnected from ShareFlight completely. Okay, so I'm not involved with that anymore. Let's just try start this engine. You see, there it goes.
Yeah.
So somewhere in the mind of ShareFlight, it didn't like something.
yeah.
Maybe we set some kind of override.
Can you go upstairs, Nico, so I can see the APU bleed pressure now?
That's better. It's better.
Yeah. So it was bleed air restricting. Yeah.
All right, so Paul, is your engine number 2 started? Mac, is your engine number 2 started? Hello, Greg.
Right, where are we?
yes.
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 No.
So please start your engines. Let's get to the same parameters now again, and then we can resync.
Rightio.
Right.
Right.
We need to get the bleeds and everything all the same
Yes,
before
please.
we resync.
I'm leaving my overhead so you guys can see. While you're busy, let me talk to Jacob quickly. Jacob, yes, you know, if we were in a perfect world with a perfect code, you know, and we knew that all the code behind the scenes was, you know, already in place and working as they should, you know, we could try and use real world procedures to fix things. But unfortunately, we've now got, you know, another beta piece of software that we're busy testing here live on air, and that's where the process of elimination just comes in. You know, we need to find out where, what, why, all these kind of things. So just because you will use a certain procedure in the real world doesn't mean we can use it here yet. And the aim is obviously to get to that position. So when we do flick a switch, all the subsystems also do exactly what it should do. So yes, we're almost there, but it's a way to go. So yeah, that's why we can't always do what we think we should do or what we know we should do. You know, I mean, Sasso that's sitting here with us is a very accomplished pilot with thousands of hours on this airframe in the real world, and you know, he's got his idea of what it should do because he thinks of the real world just like you are doing. I'm mixing real world with coding, with all the simisms that's in here. You know, it's difficult. It's just not that easy. So, gents, when you are ready, please just tell me, because I've got my engines running. If you need to see the overhead again, we can get going.
Yeah, I think you moved some switches we need to double check before we resync. Yeah. But Paul hasn't got engine number 1 yet, have you, Paul?
I haven't, and it's reluctant to do anything.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna come and connect because we now know that the holdup is with ShareFlight. Okay, so I'm gonna rejoin the flight. If somebody would make me a captain again, then you two can disconnect from the flight, okay, and then do what you need to do and come back. So if somebody can
I'm running, my engines are running. I'm okay.
Right. Okay, you two are now running the show then.
Click me captain.
That's cheating to duck out that way.
Nobody makes me captain. Come on, guys, focus. Click on captain for me.
I'm trying to start engines here, Matt. Get on with it. Go on.
Yeah. Go. You carry. Well,
go.
We don't want to get too much desync. That's what I'm getting at.
Mac, click me captain. It doesn't take much.
Hang on. Sorry. Let me have a look. Show. Hang on. Where are we? No, it's open somewhere. Where is it open? Oh yeah, it being there. Make crew. There you go.
And can you make me a captain?
Look up user. No, where do I do that?
In the onboard, in the onboard section.
Oh, hang on.
Active flight onboard.
Right.
Click then in my name, make it captain.
Click your name. Skymatix. Block or add
No.
On board, I'm with it.
Active flight on board, and then
you're captain now. Looking at mine.
Right, okay,
Hang on.
It says captain now, but I don't have controls. I'm taking the controls
Look.
back.
Yes, I've got yokes and throttles at the moment, from the looks of it.
Let's see. All right, okay, I'm back. I'm bad, and I'm ready to go.
Okay.
All right, so you if you are synced with me, then happiness is.
No, I'm not synced yet because I was waiting for Paul.
All right. Okay.
My number one engine switch will not stay on ground.
Okay,
I'm out.
No, listen. This happened to me too. So my remedy was go to plugins, go to ShareFlight, disconnect the flight, start the engines. Okay.
Yep.
So click there on that button. Yes. Click there. Yeah, at the bottom, disconnect. Now start your engines, do what you need to do, and then come back, rejoin us.
Welcome.
Okay, let's look at the comments. Peter, the thing is in beta, correct. We've got beta on top of beta on top of beta, and we're trying to help everybody at the same time, and it's hell of a quest. Okay. Thanks, Jacob. We'll keep up the good work. I think a lot of people have told me in the past that they like, when we do streams like this, because it makes them feel part of the whole community and the group and everything that we do. So obviously, I mean, you're here, it's your choice. I hope you enjoy it. We're just a bunch of guys figuring things out. Then we give our reports to the actual developers, the programmers that hit the keyboard, and then it comes back to us, we test again, and then it maybe comes out to you. So that's where we are at, and you're welcome to join in the ride with us. It's a journey.
Right.
Hello, Jeffrey. The Explain 11 will continue, but for obvious reasons, Explain 12 comes first now. So once the dust settles, Zibo will look at Explain 11 again. Yes, Mac?
I was just making certain we got everything synced. You haven't got trim air on yet either, Nika.
Well, it was on. Paul, no, mine is on. Paul put it on. Okay. So.
Oh yes, it is. No, you're correct. Okay. Right, you just put. Yeah, that's worked. That's worked for me, and I'm not even synced.
Right. Let's get back in here.
Yeah, so just join the flight. It's pressure, eh? It's pressure. Mac, it's because you are connected. That's why it's pushing it through. You are connected. Okay.
Yeah, but sync transmits pause. I'll unpause it now then, shall I?
Yes, please.
Wait, Paul. What's that notams that you showed earlier?
No, the notams is similar to what we have in our rules upstairs here.
Okay, and Justin, I didn't get those. This notams is empty for me when I start ShareFlight. I don't know if that can give you an idea.
I think there's two reasons. You've got a special build that was made just for you, number one. And
but even with the old one.
I think it might be that the different config for Explain 12 doesn't have them. Let me see.
Okay.
Thanks, Jacob. Much appreciated, and I'm glad you like it. Like I said to you on Facebook the other day, just give us a bit of time. It's rough around the edges, and we need to fiddle a little bit. Now you can see how we fiddle. So welcome to the club.
We've been at this for something like 5.5 hours, and we haven't even got off the ground yet.
Exactly.
Times.
Gary Barlow and Andrew Lloyd.
Yeah, it's by tripping over these things that you find the rare trip.
Was a great dancer. She had great rhythm.
What's all that?
That's Uncle John. You're broadcasting, Uncle John. They're gonna hit the stream.
We just all smiled when we saw this. Here we are. Talk us through this one.
I love him.
We had the same thing, taking a lot of time to get up to ground.
My kids cried so much when I streamed. People were like, "Your stream is a good form of birth control," you know.
You've got 2 children then.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
You were distracted, Jay Snap. The flight attendant was obviously very attractive.
Mike,
people also hate flying with me because the kids grab the flap lever or the trim wheel and turn off the autopilot, and they're like, "Was that ShareFlight or was that your son Henry?" You know.
Okay, gents, how far are we? Can we continue?
I think we're all synced up, aren't we?
Yes. Focus.
All right. Okay. Well, there's one way to test it. Paul, pull flaps 5. Let's see.
Flaps 5.
Right. As soon as you did that, my auto throttle kicked back out again.
And is it back on?
It's come back, and now, it's come back.
All right. Okay. So that was something that still needed to be synced. Jeffrey, you're welcome. No worries. Guys, when you are here and you're seeing and hearing all the stories happening, just take a chance, put something in the comments. We'll come back to it eventually. It's not that we're ignoring you. We're just busy. The backlighting and stuff is something that will happen once Laminar decides what they want to do with the lighting system. There's no point in Zibo or anybody else in the team chasing their tails the whole time, trying to sync and every time something changes. So you're just gonna have to bear with the lighting issues a little bit. At least it's not as bad as it was. All right, Paul. Okay, I see we've got flaps 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to initiate heading select. Can you guys check if heading select is on your side?
Affirm.
Yes, confirmed.
All right, let's go. Paul, can you ask the tower for taxi instructions, please?
Oh, yeah.
Tower, get to your post.
Bergamo Tower, Skymatix 001, request taxi, please.
Out of interest, Nico,
very good day. It's a pleasure to see you. You can taxi holding point Alpha, runway 28. You are number 1.
Mac, you must give us a chance that we can listen to ATC. All right, so taxi holding point Alpha for runway 28, number 1, Skymatix 001.
001.
I think both pilots are talking.
Paul, go for it. You tell him. I didn't hear you talk, sorry.
Holding point Alpha for runway 28, Skymatix 001.
There we go.
Apologise, because I'm not connected to a VESAL, I can't hear anything.
That's fine, that's fine. As long as you know I'm not being nasty when I say you keep it.
It's fine.
Alright, you want
I
to
was going to suggest what Paul was calling ATC, that you did a control check, Nico.
Yeah, I didn't do a control check while I was connected, so... Can you see that I'm doing it now?
Yeah, it's working for me, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Information Delta, Skymatix 001.
Who's steering here?
Me, I'm steering. We've got information Delta, Paul. What does that mean?
Are we there yet?
It means QNH 1012.
1012, thank you, sir.
I don't think they've moved the runway or anything, so we're okay.
Yeah, no, we'll get there.
1012, checked 123.
Shall I put some taxi lights on?
Oh, yes, please.
Now, I don't know whether you want to look at the moment, Justin, but where Nico's view is, he's following the centre line of the taxi. I'm passenger, and I'm halfway, nearly to the left, and Paul, from his view, is virtually crawling along the taxi lights at the edge.
Wow. Yeah. I've noticed that.
Well, do you guys have the same scenery, or?
Well, just...
I've got Bayware scenery, so that could be something.
Could be. I've got default here.
Yeah. Could be that.
Yeah.
That should be the only real reason for that kind of huge discrepancy. But, yeah.
Yeah. I think, Paul, are you using default scenery?
I think so. Yeah.
Or it could be the
so two
DDG
defaults
one.
in different position.
Yeah, it could be. Could be, Justin.
I'd have to look.
Yeah.
Right, shall I do the lights and switches and crap?
Thank you, sir. And I'll take weather radar for me. If you want to use your terrain radar, you're welcome, or whatever setting you want there. And you can squawk Charlie for us as well.
Wilco. Oh, it is. Somebody's got it already.
What?
Who's doing that?
I'm not doing anything.
Somebody's... Squawk Charlie just did it on its own. Mac, what are you doing, you naughty man?
I'm not touching, my hands are on my thighs. They're not touching anything.
I don't believe you. Start as continuous.
Jacob, I use XP Realistic that adds all the other sounds and stuff in there. So I don't know to what extent they do it. I don't know. Hello, George. All right, we're at building point Alpha.
Skymatix 001.
Tell you what is amazing, all that disconnecting and reconnecting, and my FMCs are still synced with yours.
Runway 28, you are clear for takeoff. The wind 280
Yeah, the software is impressive.
Don't get it.
Takeoff runway 28,
Skymatix 001 and now information Echo Newton H1013.
Approaching 2A. Approaching 2A.
001.
Well, Jacob, there's not much we can do. The F-mod is locked. Okay, Zibo can unlock it, but that's not his focus. AudioBird made this, and you know, is what it is for now.
On runway.
Maybe in the future we can look at that.
Okay,
Come back.
So he says cleared for takeoff. Toga.
Yes.
Armed. Heading select.
Yeah, heading select is armed. We're going to use level change. Yes, we are all on the same flight deck. Me, McDrying and Paul.
80 knots.
Thank you, sir.
No, my PF, if you're PFD altering, same as Nico's, Paul.
B1. Rotate.
Sounds like it. Positive right, gear up.
Positive rates.
Come on, day.
400 feet.
Okay, right.
Skymatix 001, you can
My
monitor
PFD
Unico
didn't
1
sync
to
with
decimal
yours
8, level flight.
rotate and everything. There you go. It is now.
Are you going to talk to him or me?
Malay. Thank you very much. Very much.
Thank you, Sasso.
Pleasure. So let's start with some emergency now.
No. No. I'm on batteries. Listen, guys, just a heads up. If I all of a sudden disappear and the batteries run out of power because we've been on it for hours now, there I've lost my connection to the server again, Justin. Then I do apologize, but then we've had our fun at least.
Now you can back up, 3,000 feet above the airfield, so 3,700. Now you can manually back up.
Yeah, I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to miss that turn again.
But it's okay, you have 220, so up speed should be fine. That's what we do in reality. What I can see in the navigation display is wrong. That turn is wrong. It's too tight.
I agree.
Yeah. You went DNAP, okay.
Yeah, I put in the below restrictions.
1,000 to go.
That was me, Nico, playing with the distance thing. You might need to reset your ND.
Press speed intervent, Nico. Speed intervent, otherwise it's gonna speed up as soon as you cross that point.
Full standard.
Thank you.
Why you are getting that message every seconds?
Because it's disconnected me from the ShareFlight server again. See, Paul pressed his button. I'm off the flight again.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Let's just keep on kicking me off.
I had the same.
Well, try disconnecting and rejoining then.
Here we go again. The last time I did it, I lost everything. So if I fall out the sky, it's the end of the stream. So let's go. Let's try.
Well, it worked for us. We could disconnect and connect again.
Right, you've gone disconnected. Paul's FO and flying. Nico's back. Crew now. I've got to go to there.
Am I in charge now? What's going on here?
Look at the gear. Uh-oh.
Ho, 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 ho.
All right.
Make crew. You're now crew again, Nico, and captain again.
Who is flying the plane?
Right, I'm bugging up. I'm bugging up. There's 220.
Houston.
That's heading okay. Flaps 1.
Look at the lights of the, yeah. We had the same with landing gear lights.
Flaps up. How quick are we meant to be going here? 220 or below. Oops, wrong side.
Right, now then. Something.
And we'll go. We have.
Where is he going?
I gotta say, I don't know, but it's
Oh my
not.
hat!
Yeah.
Watch out!
Airspeed low. Oh, crikey.
What is going on here?
Okay, what I would suggest is to land.
Autopilot stripped out here.
I've got no command of anything that's going on here.
I think Nico is flying.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my hat.
Where are we off to?
It's more than cowboy.
We have some complaints from the customer, from the passengers in the back.
Would love to fly like this. Let's fly away.
My MD has just unfrozen. It was frozen for quite a long time there. Nico still looks frozen.
I've got my control back now. What the blinking story? I've disconnected. I had to disconnect ShareFlight, guys. I couldn't continue. It was just messing me around. I suggest you disconnect and let's go do emergency landings there at Bergamo.
Disconnect.
Mac, better for you if you take over. Mac, you are everybody's controlling his own aircraft.
Yeah, just disconnect ShareFlight.
Yes, oh,
hang on. Let's have a
It's
look
got dark.
where we
What's
are.
going on?
You're in real time now. I wasn't in real time, remember?
This was the issue then.
I'm the only one here and I haven't got a seat. Everybody else has disappeared.
Oh my hat.
Where are we?
Right, select
the
airport.
foggiest where we are. Right, ORT. No, I've got no control.
That's an airfield.
He's not moving.
That's an airfield.
Uh-oh.
Shall I join again?
Captain. See if I can make myself captain. Right.
Gonna join.
Clear. Drag. Control over the FMC.
Right, I'm a passenger again.
Right. Let's see what happens. We got VNAV.
Question.
Right,
Who's
Heading
flying?
driving?
Can't get LNAV at the moment. I've got heading select.
I ejected. It's not me flying that thing. It's up to you two. I'm on my way back to the.
Well, it's not me. I've got no controls at all. I've got no controls at all here.
Just
Not on the
disconnect ShareFlight,
intercept.
man.
Right,
That goes
it's time to run away.
Yeah, eject.
Where are we?
Ejecting. Oh,
Okay.
hang on.
Hang
Hang on.
Oxmoor.
Run away.
Result.
There we go. Oh,
I've got no FMC control whatsoever.
I don't
I've got
care
no
for that.
control at all.
I'm flying visual back home.
Oh,
I've disconnected, but my plane's upside down.
turn to the right, Paul, to the right.
Hang on, let's get some rudder in.
No, forget rudder. Too late.
Oh, here we go. There's the ground.
Shame, bye, Paul. Nice knowing you. You were a great man.
I haven't done that. I've crashed for 4 years, man.
it's Justin's fault. Justin, it's your fault.
4 years. Unblemished.
And all you needed was 5 minutes with me. Sorry, 5 hours, I mean.
I've got it back.
Oh, man.
I'm back.
I love this trimming.
I'm en route again, under control. What should I be here?
Don't make yourself a captain if you can. I don't think you can.
I have. I've made myself captain.
Okay. Lucky man.
Level change. Can I go up?
What, you wanna land or you wanna go the full route?
Well, let's see what happens.
Well, at least the destruction is in a full 53 frame per second simulator. Oh.
Look at Nico doing visual approach in the cowboy style.
Yeah, I think we're going to need a bunch of cloths and a bunch of new underpants somewhere along the line.
There's only one problem. I'm using reserve fuel.
Very good.
Oh, well, ignore it.
Until the fuel commences to finish. Then it's a
Right,
problem.
let's have a look at the progress page.
Never mind that, get your plane down.
Oh, we've still got
The
enough
field's
to get.
just there, man.
I'm going en route. I'm in BNAB now.
Really?
Well, level.
Which direction?
I'm en route.
Really?
Nick,
Looks
I
like you're
love
going
it.
the wrong
You
way
just
to me.
You just keep trying. I love it.
En route to where?
I'm going back to Bergamo.
To wherever it was we were going to.
We were going to Zibo's airport. Zibo, sorry man, we'll see you tomorrow. We have to take jump seat now. They won't allow us to fly again today.
Big parachute activity now.
Well, only Mac will
We're
arrive.
not all connected to their traffic control. We're all going in 3 different directions.
Hey, you know what? Let's disconnect because we might cause a problem.
Oh, blimey, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Nah, there is nobody, don't worry. I can see only a X1 that did a wonderful drawing.
No, don't disconnect. No.
Hang on, is it showing me online or something?
No, it's a Nico.
Where are we?
Can you see a runway in front of you, Nico, somewhere?
Yeah.
So how did the IVAO part work? Did the IVAO
No,
part
the
work?
IVAO part worked brilliantly. That's not the problem, no sir. It's your
Yeah.
plugin that needs some love and attention now.
I think I would focus on using this in X-Plane 12 though, because otherwise it's like too many
working
different
backwards.
versions.
Yeah, working backwards. I agree with you guys. Can all of you
No,
make
but-
sure that your X-Plane 12 works next time?
But Justin,
Yeah,
we
sorry.
had
I'm
almost
sorry.
the same in X-Men 12.
It was
Yeah.
explained.
No, I'm not saying it's because you're not in 12, but I just think the plane, for example, there's different versions of the plane, so it's easier to.
Yeah, but it's a good idea to just test an X-Plane 12 only, yeah.
Yeah, let's move forward, not backwards. That's the message
Yeah,
that I get.
agreed.
That's it.
We
exactly.
did set off in X-Plane 12. It just didn't work.
The other thing, Nico, might be that if you have limited bandwidth when you're both streaming to YouTube and to Discord, that takes up more bandwidth.
I know, but
So you could turn off your Discord stream or keep it at really low quality or something.
well, yeah, I can stop the Discord stream. That's the one thing. I did not stream on Discord on the other flights, and we didn't have disconnects like this. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It's
But
probably
Justin-
a Discord thing.
But
But we
Justin,
should still handle this kind of problem better, clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
it must be a Discord thing because I have a gigabyte connection here and I have the same thing.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show what I'm like as a pilot. The other two jumped out with their parachutes.
The cowards.
All credit to you, Mac. I didn't even get out the plane. Nico.
Same,
Well, no,
man.
Nico's flying nicely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back home to my family now. Tell them about this horrible day. Hope it never happens again.
And I'll just be a faint memory and a red smudge.
I'll send flowers, don't worry.
Mac, you wanna fly or wanna do it cowboy style back to Bergamo? You are over the Alps. That would be fun.
Approaching 2A.
I'm loving this.
Shut an engine.
I'm not shutting an engine down. No way. Well, first of all, I wanted to see what happens when we get up to, because I'm still connected to the ShareFlight, so we can see how it handles the top of climbing into cruise, etc.
Mac, I
You're in
just
explain
love
11, man. It doesn't matter.
I just love it how you just go on.
100.
Never surrender.
Yeah, never give
Yeah,
up,
never.
never surrender.
I was flying that plane all the way into the
lot
ground.
are cleared off by the time I have to do a landing. We haven't the foggiest what we got for arrival. We got program.
Jacob, remember I am extremely heavy. In the real world, I would probably have had to hold an hour or two to burn some fuel to get within the landing weight. I literally just went into the INET reference page and picked up on my gross weight and flap speed to make the landing. You know, so it's not simulating real world really. It's just me finishing off a stream. That's all. Oh, that was a good landing. That was a really good landing.
LZIB. Let's have a look and see what Navigraph chart says.
I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled that the IVAO bit really works, because now I can report back to them that it worked very well. You know, they can have a look at the stream and laugh their asses off at us as well.
That was the test, though, wasn't it?
That was the test. Yeah, that was the test.
All this other bedlam is incidental.
Yeah. This is called stable approach. The landing thingamiding. Look, it's really nice. Have a look.
2S. Where the hell's the bloody airfield? Oh, there.
Hello?
Approach. We're doing. ILS 22.
37. Nice, 37.
I'm gonna fly with you the next time, guys. I love to have fun.
They're gonna prefer runway 37 that occasion.
Oh, what's this?
It's the heated ashtray, Mac.
Where the hell? So you got a racetrack. I'm coming from
the moon. Now forget that. You're gonna fly vectors, probably.
I'm gonna say there's vectors involved in this.
Yeah. That's what we usually do there.
I can walk away, man. This
I'm
aircraft is
with it.
reusable.
Cypher is that?
All right. Well, that's the end of the stream. It's a bit. It was long, but it's now ended premature. I'm glad you guys have had your fun. Next time we'll be back in Explain 12, because the guys said they'll fix the Explain 12s with this shared flight.
Which provider will decide to fix the problem?
Yeah. Justin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you so much for your plug-in. Thank you for all your hard work. And thank you that you're going to fix it nicely for us. I can't wait to try this again, man.
Yes, here.
Did you see the observations we did make, Justin?
Yeah, if you put them in Discord, I'll definitely see them and take a look.
Yeah, just remember, this was in Explain 11, so we might have to do this again now in Explain 12 to see which ones are actually fixed already in 12 and which not.
Right.
So remember that.
I will send you as a Discord message. Justin.
Okay, great. Take a look.
Just in.
Here's the link, Dave. Hold on. I'm giving you the link. There you go. It's called Stable Approach, and it gives you a whole bunch of things there. I can't believe it. I think I saw like 76 landings with it already. Can you believe it? Time flies.
Stealing a skyscraper.
Right. Okay, well, that's the end of my stream, I suppose. You guys go have fun. We will touch base with you in the week again. Thank you for watching and having a laugh with us. And join us on Discord, guys. Then you can at least speak to us one-on-one and all those things and get more inside info and all those things, you know?
Guys, hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah. Thumbs up. Please, guys, like the video, share it, and so on. Let me go write
And
my report.
Justin, just thank you for the plugin. I mean, it's great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's an absolute joy to play with.
Really? Even when you're having all these issues?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's all about enjoyment.
That's the way we get there, you know?
Yeah.
Brilliant. 108.3.